Alright, what's going on guys? It's Rest, and in this video I want to go over a fusion rifle known as the Cartesian Coordinate. Now, this fusion rifle has already gained a little traction in last season when fusion rifles were really good for taking on things like Atheon, but I feel like it has went under the radar, and I really do believe that it has the potential to be literally one of the best fusion rifles in the game this season. Now, I know a lot of people have started flocking to like Null Composure because Null Composure is really good. Not only does it have Reservoir Burst to add clear, you can use high impact reserves to boss a lot, but the reason that anybody's using fusion rifles in general is because of this mod right here, Particle Deconstruction. This is a new season mod. It's basically just going to buff your fusion rifles, give them 40% extra damage after you get max stacks on them. And with the fusion rifle changes, what it seems to be is with the faster firing charge times, they seem to be working the best with this mod because obviously you can keep shooting it over and over again. The DPS is really fast compared to the ones that have a super slow charge time, and you takes a while to get it charged up to actually apply that debuff. So before I get into why I think the Cartesian Coordinate is a really good option, if you want to actually farm for it, you can come over here to the helm right here, and it's going to be in season of the Splicer, actually, even though it's season of the chosen weapon. And you can try to get the shock trooper right here. You can turn your umbles into this, and you have a 50-50 chance to get that, or the retrofuturist, which also isn't a bad shotgun, but obviously this is what you're going to want to be going for. Okay, so as you see on mine, I already have a very good roll. What I actually believe I think will be the god roll, maybe if you have a different battery. Obviously Slotways and Vorpal Weapon, those two combined together are really good. Vorpal is obviously insanely good for taking out bosses and stuff like that, or just bigger enemies in general, and that pairs super well with the seasonal mod because it makes fusion rifles actually able to take down enemies like that. And those paired together with the super fast charge time, it is literally a match made in heaven. Now, why do I think this is better than the Null Composure? And that is simply because the Null Composure, the only masterwork you can get for it is range, so it makes it a 460 charge time. On the Cartesian Coordinate right here, you can actually get a charge time masterwork since it's not locked in, and you can make it a 420. So it's even faster than what we already think is the fastest, aka like the Null Composure, the super fast charge time. It can get even faster with something like the Cartesian Coordinate due to the masterwork on it. But if we actually take a look at the perks, obviously, sights, you can get whatever you want just to, however you prefer it, maybe have a lot of handling on it. Your batteries right here, if you want to take something like liquid coils to increase your impact damage, you can, but I don't really think it's worth it that much. Honestly, taking something to increase your magazine size would be pretty good. That's what I have on mine. But if you want to increase your range, anything like that, again, this is kind of up to you, but the perks are Under Pressure, Feed and Frenzy, Slotways, Left from Gold, Grave Robber, Hipfire Grip in the first column. So things like Under Pressure, pretty good. Feed and Frenzy obviously is really good as well if you're trying to use it for ad clear. Slotways I think is insanely good, and I'll show off why I think it's really good. Left from Gold is also not bad, so you can get some ammo back. Even Grave Robber is not terrible. Hipfire is kind of but then Swashbuckler, Thresh, Vorpal, Snapshot, High Impact Reserves, and Backup Plan. Backup Plan is not that good at all, but things like Vorpal is really good, Swashbuckler is really good. Maybe like a Grave Robber Swashbuckler thing would be also really good, especially with the mod to debuff enemies. And yeah, you can see like the combinations are actually kind of crazy. High impact reserves also not even that bad. Like high impact under pressure could be really good as well, especially for PvP. But honestly, I'm not really sure how this is going to perform PvP as much. I'm pretty sure the high impacts still do the best in that. But if I show up the roll that I have on mine, as you see with Slotways, if I shoot 3 shots, and you can already see how fast it charges, when you slide, you're going to refill 2 in the magazine. So it kind of takes, fusion rifles being awful at ad clear, and you can kind of just always have ammo in your gun to keep reloading it and like really focus on ad clear. Like as you see, like all the ones that just charge super slow is not going to be able to let you do that, and then literally just sliding is going to reload your magazine, and you literally never have to worry about reloading. And then when you get up here to something like a boss, you have Vorpal plus the debuff, and you can literally just slay with this thing. Like it is really good. And I still haven't reloaded yet. Like obviously you can tell yourself, but yeah, like I'm literally not reloading whatsoever, literally killing everything because of the mod. And it is insane. Like I really do believe that this is probably one of the best, if not the best, fusion rifle in the game currently that you can get right now. Obviously, like I said, Null Composure is really good, and if you really focus on Reservoir Burst, you can be really good as well. But again, these really fast charge time fusion rifles do seem to be the meta with the mod, so I would definitely recommend trying to get a good Cartesian Coordinate like this one right here, because you are going to obliterate things with it. Also, another little added benefit is that it is also solar damage. So if you're running with something like 1000 voice, which is also solar, and you have like a solar elemental well build going on, because there's obviously a lot of new solar elemental well mods. There's a lot of elemental well mods in general you can make work. Both of these will actually produce the elemental wells if you're running the subclass. But that's obviously like the main part of why it's good. It's just overall like a super good fusion rifle. You never have to reload it. It does insane boss damage. It does a really good ad clear as well. and I definitely recommend trying to get this. And if you can get the roll, don't feel discouraged. Null Composer is also still a really good option, especially with high impact reserves. But again, Cartesian Coordinate can also get high impact reserves, but I'm pretty sure Vorpal Weapon is slightly better. So if you're looking for a bossing fusion rifle for something like Atheon, definitely fall for this, because this is 100% going to be your best option. But anyway, that's going to be all from me. If you guys did enjoy, consider subscribing and dropping a like. It really helps me out and our community grow by getting these videos out there for everyone to see. I truly appreciate it. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.